Hello, it is s6e Sean. It is our last but one first round match of the WWE YouTubers and Heroes tournament, and making his return to tag team competition for the first time since I think season 3 when he teamed up against Captain Sparkles in our YouTuber tag team tournament. Jerome makes his return, and so he is going to be teaming up with one of your creations. If you've never seen one of our videos before, 1,500 people submitted characters to team up with their favourite YouTubers, with the winning YouTuber getting an n6e championship match, which is like our main title, and the winning hero getting a Heroes championship match, which is held by Chris Valerio. And Jerome's tag team partner was a dude submitted by Liam Anderson, and is Mr. Fearless, who looks like a massive unit. You can tell why he's fearless. And going backstage, speaking of Heroes champion Chris Valerio is backstage, and here's Danger Monkey. Oh, nah. As if Danger Monkey just slapped the taste out of Chris Valerio's little mouth. What did he do to deserve that? Chris Valerio, who hasn't actually defended the Heroes Championship for quite a while. Maybe some of the heroes in the Heroes division are getting restless and wanting to stake a claim for that title match. And Danger Monkey, who we haven't seen since the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, has just slapped Valerio across the face. Unbelievable scenes. What is that going to result in? And here comes IamWildcat, who usually teams with cartoons. I think it's the first time we may have seen him without cartoons, and this dude is nuts. He is unhinged, unglued, a complete lunatic, and as you can see, he's just already like starting on the crowd on his way to the ring. And look at that, he's got two absolute units into the ring. It's usually customary that if your opponents are in the ring, you sort of don't get in the ring, but Wildcat, no fear. And we're talking about Mr. Fearless. I think IamWildcat is also a Mr. Fearless in his own right, and I think you need to be Mr. Fearless if you're not going to be terrified of this dude, Lord Maskman, who was submitted to us by Stephen Hunter, who is also known... Oh, sorry, Mr. Mask Lord, I should have said. He also has the nickname A Military Machine. He is a military project, which I think, looking at this poor dude and looking at the state he's in, probably went a little bit wrong. So we've got a military-created assassin here teaming up with the already unhinged IamWildcat. Jerome teaming up with what looks like a bear wrestler, and we've got Danger Monkey slapping around Chris Valerio in the backstage area. Got a lot going on in this episode, as Wildcat, showing why he is a little bit wild, is just flown at Jerome with a Luther's press. Jerome, I think, still yet to record a victory in our n6e series, and now Wildcat just unleashing right hands, and I'm hearing that there's stuff kicking off back in the backstage area once again. I think Valerio is hunted down Danger Monkey, wanting an explanation. Oh, he's just chinned him. We've got carnage backstage. Chris Valerio and Danger Monkey are in a brawl in the backstage. What kind of Heroes Championship implications is this going to have if Valerio is not happy? Usually a happy-go-lucky little sausage has just smashed Danger Monkey over the face with a bin. And we've got a first round tournament match going on here as Wildcat in Mask Lord, with a nice little double team move on Jerome. And this Mask Lord character, he looks like something straight out of a Timmy Terror Mr. horror film, with that really messed up mask. Not a big fan of that. And a horrible stained shirt, bandaged up. This military project, what sort of weird military things were they using this project for? Why was he built? Why was he created? And how is IamWildcat secured his services? And we've seen a lot of this. The YouTubers sort of finding these assassin-like hero partners to aid in their quest to get to get n6e championship. Oh my days! And now there's a monkey smashing a man with a Pikachu in the face with a briefcase. Violence everywhere. I've never seen a monkey so violent. And now Wildcat in the ring just takes a jaw jacker, and now this one is completely flipped on his head, and Jerome is back on offense. Yet to see Mr. Fearless in this one is Wildcat is thrown to the outside, and a big headbutt from Jerome, sending IamWildcat outside, and now we see Mr. Fearless. And if you're 6'7", and however big Mr. Fearless is, I don't think you need anything like fear. And Wildcat, who is also showing Mr. Fearless absolutely no fear of his own, throwing drop kicks but gets caught with a world's strongest slam. And Mr. Fearless firmly in control of this one. And there, he's got Wildcat picked up, suplex, a sort of judo background with Mr. Fearless. A lot of martial arts skills and a nice Sambo suplex as well. And an array of martial arts in Mr. Fearless's arsenal. And he looks like some sort of military commando himself. Look at that big old man beard he's got. Big shoulders to the midsection of IamWildcat. And the fortunes for Wildcat's team have changed since Mr. Fearless has been introduced. They're now just using every part of his body as a weapon. Headbutts, punches, shoulders, kicks. This man is lethal. And now Mask Lord sort of sneaking in. And he just takes a punch to the face. I'm not sure Mask Lord wanted to get involved with this, and takes a suplex of his own. Another capture suplex by Mr. Fearless. Goes for a kick, but Wildcat just manages to roll out of the way. But Mr. Fearless not giving him a second respite. And now shoulder barge into the suplex. Mask Lord now just trying to get as much offense in on Mr. Fearless as humanly possible. Irish whip, send him into the corner, and Jerome now with a blind tag. I'm not sure Mask Lord saw that, but with those little goggles on, I'm not sure he misses anything. Snake eyes to Mr. Fearless, and now a big right hand. Maybe Mask Lord didn't see the tag to Jerome, and now we've got all four blokes in the ring, and there's a clothesline to the back of Jerome's head. That could have knocked him out here. That's 1, 2, and IamWildcat could have sneaked in a cheeky little ticket into the second round here. Hangman neckbreaker from Mr. Fearless, hanging Mask Lord up. And now an atomic drop, driving that knee into the spine. And his IamWildcat showboating to the fans. It's been cool here. German suplex off the top rope. And we've still got a brawl going on backstage as Valerio smashes Danger Monkey into the table. They seem like that they're getting really close to the arena here. Is their brawl going to spill out? And we've got a match going on here. GTS into the penalty kick. IamWildcat's finishing move on Jerome as we were distracted backstage. We could be seeing someone into the second round here. That's 1, 2, and Jerome just kicking out of the go to sleep by Wildcat. And now Mr. Fearless working the kidneys of Wildcat. Sent into the turnbuckle by Jerome. Could be looking for this facebuster here. This is Jerome's signature move. And did you hear Wildcat's nose? Probably under that mask, squashing over his face. Mask Lord's got the referee distracted. That's a bad break for Jerome because he's had him down for at least 4. 1, 2, and Wildcat still not even able, after like about a 7 count, able to kick out. Had to grab the ropes after that devastating face crusher. And I think Wildcat's face is just squashed all over his skull. And bump suplex backstage through a table from Valerio to Danger Monkey. And these two are absolutely beating the living jeebers out of each other. And a springboard from Wildcat, who's probably got a broken nose, is still managing to form some sort of an offense here. Maybe that broken nose has made him more mad. Who knows? Right hands to Mr. Fearless. And Wildcat still looking for the GTS, but not quite having the strength of Mr. Fearless, battling out of it. Elbows to the side of the head. Mr. Fearless now just tossing around Wildcat like hot garbage, and Valerio and Danger Monkey are getting ever more closer to the ringside area as Mr. Fearless went up top. I'm not sure that was a wise idea for a man of his size. Wildcat now up top. Could be looking for a high-risk move here. Frankensteiner off the top rope. And now looking for some high risk himself, of his own. Kamikaze elbow drop. And now Valerio and Danger Monkey are on the stage. We've got a match going on here. And the Heroes Champion and a Monkey are bringing their brawl down to the arena. Could be looking for the GTS here. And Wildcat hitting the GTS on Mr. Fearless. Right hand to Jerome. Can Wildcat make the cover here? Secure the 3 count. That's 1, 2, and Wildcat. Just a kick out at 2 from Mr. Fearless, and Wildcat signaling for the end here, and Jerome sliding into the ring. Wildcat knocking Jerome off the apron. Crucifixion pin to Fearless. 1, 2, and we've seen Wildcat execute these sneaky little pins before. He is a master of this. And now rolling Mr. Fearless up again. That's 1, 2, and can that do it? No, Mr. Fearless powers out with a pinfall of his own. 2. And Mask Lord Cena, that was a big problem for his teammate coming in and breaking up the pin. Clothesline sending Wildcat to the outside. And now Valerio and Danger Monkey are in the ringside area. And we're in the middle of a match here. And I think Mr. Fearless knows that these two are going to cause a problem in trying to get Danger Monkey out of it. But Chris Valerio catching Mr. Fearless with a kick there. These fights have just merged into two complete and utter shambolic messes here. As Fearless and Wildcat brawl on the outside. Valerio's got a steel chair. Dodged Danger Monkey's kick. But catches Wildcat in the ribs with a steel chair. Perhaps inadvertently. And that could be costly for Wildcat. Valerio accidentally taking out Wildcat with a steel chair. Straight into the ribs. And Fearless throwing Wildcat into the ring. As Danger Monkey and Valerio look like they're going to be brawling all the way up to the backstage area again. Mr. Fearless now stacking both Wildcat and a Mask Lord in the corner. I think there was a tag there. I think Mask Lord with a quick tag, noticing that his partner had injured ribs. But oh, what is happening here? Oh my days. Mr. Fearless with both competitors who have both taken such a beating. Wildcat with that chair shot to the ribs. And a double jackhammer like maneuver there. Fearless with the cover. That's 1, 2, and that is 3. And Mr. Fearless and Jerome with an assist to Chris Valerio secure a place in the next round. I mean, the Heroes Championship scene looks a mess at the moment because Wildcat and Mask Lord are not going to be happy that the Heroes Champion essentially cost them that match. And Danger Monkey with that just an audacious slap around the chops to Valerio. So that is all going to be spilling over in the next couple of videos. Guys, thank you for watching. Next video is going to be with the Shades, who are a couple of mates of mine who are in a band. Excellent lads. And yeah, subscribe, watch some videos. You are all excellent human beings, and we will see you for the next video. Who should be getting that Heroes Championship match, guys? Leave that in the comments. See you next time. Bye.